In this video, we focus on the role of the coach and how we can shift from critic to supporter. What should a good youth coach be like? A good youth coach should first and foremost be a good educator. This means that he appears authentic to the children, that is credible, that he does what he says, that he has an open ear for everyone, that he treats everyone equally, whether talented or less talented, and that he notices each child individually and speaks with them, communicates with them. For us, pedagogy is therefore the top priority. Expertise comes in second place because in children's football, it is primarily about inspiring the children for football and ensuring they will enjoy it for a lifetime. For this, the first steps in football are particularly important and formative. To know how we as coaches must be to do justice to the children, we first need to take a look at what needs children actually have. For this, I want to look at Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs with you. In the lower part, in the green bar, you can see that children, like all people, have basic needs. Basic needs are eating, drinking, and sleeping, for example. In the next level, you see that children have a high need for protection and safety, and transferred to football, this means the atmosphere should be such that the children feel safe, come into a secured environment, and do not have to be afraid of any influences, such as violence, or bullying, or other issues. On the next level, you see the need for friendship, love, and group belonging. Especially in football, group belonging is naturally very important. That's why we as coaches must ensure that no children are excluded. Let's move to the next level. There, we see the word recognition. Every child in the team must feel recognized. This means I must, with every child equally, whether talented or not talented, communicate, talk with them, and always praise even for smaller achievements that perhaps beginners can only accomplish. And give recognition in the form of mentioning it, giving praise, or simply just engaging with the child. Sometimes that's worth much more than not considering a child at all, or perhaps not noticing them due to their performance. The last level is self-fulfillment. I think, especially in football, we can see that experiencing success, like simply scoring a goal or successfully passing the ball and receiving the coach's praise, is extremely important for developing a positive self-concept in children. That means building a certain level of self-confidence. And this self-confidence and self-realization lead to children having fun with football, staying with it, and remaining loyal to the sport forever. We've put together some tips for you how you can become a supporter instead of a critic, and how you can manage to become a good point of reference for the children. It's important to ensure a good atmosphere during training and also during the game. It must be allowed to make mistakes, and it is also important that there are enough moments of success for everyone. We ensure that in our training and competitions, everyone participates, and all children should preferably get as much live playtime as possible. At the very start of a season, it's important that we clearly define the rules. This means that we establish simple behavioral guidelines with both the parents and the children, which everyone can easily adhere to and which we can refer to should any violations occur. In conclusion, it can be said that if you implement the modern children's football competitions, which you find in our competition videos, you are already doing many things correctly. And you are doing the children a great favor because all these points are already considered there. Well, how can a coach's performance in children's football be evaluated? This is the question we asked ourselves. We believe that evaluating a coach's performance should not be based on league standings, regional championships, or perhaps a tournament victory, but rather, as mentioned, it's about being a good educator in youth football. or to keep as many children as possible in football, thus creating an enthusiasm that lasts a lifetime. One possible measure could be, for example, how many children stay in the club and will also be in the next age group. That could be a criterion for evaluation, or also how many children have joined during the season, because word has spread that training in the club is so much fun. Another important criterion for evaluating the coach's performance is the development of the players. That means it's not crucial how strong my team's starting point was, but rather what we have achieved over time together and how the development curve looks for the individual children. It's crucial that we create enthusiasm among the children, because only those who love football want to improve in it